Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it would help if I get on the right screen here. Holy cow, I'm a noob tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rusty Misfits Racing League. Tonight's series is the Foster's Custom Rods Dirtkars series. We are live from Knoxville with the Pro Late models tonight. 11 cars on track so far. They got just a couple seconds here before we're going to go to our heat races. Alright, heat race number 1 is going to be coming up on deck here shortly. Stefanski in the 723 machine, I do believe, is our current points leader. Heat race number 1 is getting ready to rock out. Front row, we got Mr. Dakota Proud and Mr. Devin Smith. Row number 2, Cody Olson and Steven Fernberg. Row number 3, Kenny Trouton and Michael Steele. Looks like we're waiting on Mr. Devin Smith to grid up. There he is. .69 degrees, 64% humidity. Track temperature is a cool 60 degrees. We're going to keep some moisture in this track tonight. Devin Smith rocking the Dirtkars sponsor on his car. Michael Steele and Kenny Trouton, probably easily the best looking cars on the track right now. Michael Steele in that black and teal and purple machine. That car is just sexy. I know it's one of Marcy's favorites. Steven, thanks for liking the stream, buddy. Really appreciate it. We'll see you out here in just a minute. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Ten laps. Where you finish is where you're going to start your A main. Heat race number 1 will start on the inside. Heat race number 2 on the outside. Green flag is in the air. We are racing. Track is a little bumpy tonight. You'll see them guys bounce around. Here comes Dakota Proud coming out to an early lead. Here comes Cody Olson on the bottom. Full send. Hey Jason, how you doing tonight? I don't see Mr. Swadek. Must be working on his real car. Cody Proud, Cody Olson taking over second, all over the back bumper of Dakota Proud. Jason cheering on Mr. Steele tonight. Smoke is tired. Kayaking hard work. Cody Olson takes over the lead from Dakota Proud. Kenny Trouton moved up to 3rd place. He's up 2 positions. Michael Steele right behind him. Putting the pressure on that 25 machine. Michael Steele down low, right next to that berm. Kenny gets a good push on the high side. He's going to pull away down the back straightaway. Here comes Mr. Devin Smith. Devin gets up on that berm, gets him all kinds of sideways. Michael Steele once again putting the pressure on that number 25 machine. Ooh, he catches that berm. Four laps to go. They've caught the back end of Dakota Proud. It could be a three-way battle for second. Oh, Michael Steele almost gets into the side of Kenny. Oh, it looks like he might have gotten a little bit of damage up there. He's going to get the advantage going down the back straightaway, but here comes Kenny Trouton back. Michael's going to clear him, going down this front straightaway. Final lap. Cody Olsen out front, stretching that lead out. Coming out of turn number 4 for the last time at the line, Cody Olsen, Dakota Proud, Michael Steele, Kenny Troughton, Steven Fernberg, and Mr. Devin Smith drops 4 positions. Alright, we got the Stefanski brothers in heat number 2. On the front row, we got Jacob Stefanski and newcomer Stephen Evan. Row number 2, we got Steven Stefanski and Justin Walbring. And riding shotgun on the field, that number 14 machine of Ray Dunlap. Justin Walbring's paint, done by Michael Steele Designs. Beautiful looking car. I do like that 15 machine of Steven Stefanski as well. Lights are off on that pace car. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Alright, Jason, who you picking in this one? Green flag in the air. The 15 Stefanski or the 723 Stefanski? They're both pretty quick. Steven Stefanski takes over second place from Stephen Evan. Walbring pushes pretty hard. Had to get out of it. Up front, the 723 machine is stepping out. Second lead over second place, his brother already. Track's looking... Oh, you like Evans wrap? Okay, the number 10 machine with the camo. I can't blame you. That's a nice looking car too. Evans holding strong in third place right now. Steven Stefanski trying to reel in Jacob Stefanski. Not gaining at all on him. Evans got a mirror full of the 14 of Ray Dunlap. Evan doing everything he can to hold off that 14 machine of Ray Dunlap. White flag is in the air for the 723 machine of Jacob Stefanski. He got the lead coming out of turn number 1, and he hasn't looked back. Jacob Stefanski wins. Steven Stefanski second. Steven Evans going to hold on to third. Ray Dunlap in fourth, and Justin Walbring in the 127 machine going to bring that baby home in fifth. Alright, we're going to take a brief intermission for 3 minutes, and then we'll get to our A mains. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you need a drink or need to run to the bathroom, now is the time. Check out the facilities, and don't forget to check out our world famous Chicken Shack. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting gridded up for our main event. And Jason says, for your entertainment, we'd like to thank Busch Latte, the official sponsor of iRacing. I mean, I myself might be a little more of a Crown and Coke kind of guy, but hey, that's okay. I do have some Busch Peach in my fridge right now. Alright, gridding up for our main event. Cody Olsen on the front row with Jacob Stefanski. Cody Olsen has chosen to take a EOL, end of longest line. He wants to start from the back and work his way through. Row number 2, Dakota Proud and Steven Stefanski. Row number 3, Michael Steele and Stephen Evan. Row number 4, Kenny Trouton and Ray Dunlap. Row number 5, Steven Fernberg and Justin Walbring. Row number 6, by himself, Mr. Devin Smith. Rob Stefanski, thank you for liking the stream, sir. Really appreciate you joining us, cheering on your family. Alright, coming out of turn number 4, pace car is going to dip off. Dakota Proud and Jacob Stefanski leading us to the green flag. Stefanski on the high side, Dakota Proud down low. Stefanski gets a monster run coming out of turn number 2. He's going to steal the lead going down the back straightaway. Dakota Proud in second, Michael Steele and Steven Stefanski battling for third. Michael down low, Steven Stefanski up high. Drag race down the back straightaway. Stefanski has him by an inch as they enter the corner. Michael not giving up, drag race down the front straightaway. Steele has it at the line. We'll see if he can hold on to it. Steele has him cleared. Stefanski now moves to the bottom, trying to get a run back on him, but he falls back. Kenny Trouton sends it in, high side hustler. Trouton's making that 25 machine hooked up on the high side. Oh, getting on that broom down low. That's going to cost Stefanski. Trouton's going to take over fourth place. Cody Olson dropped all the way to the back. He is back up to 7th. Right on the back bumper of Evan. Making a move down low. He's going to come charging up through the field down the front straightaway. He's going to get to the back bumper of Stefanski. Jacob Stefanski out front, unchallenged so far. That 723 machine is staying nice and smooth. Dakota Proud running second. Michael Steele running a close third with the 25 of Kenny Trouton right on his back bumper. And Stefanski rounding out our top 5, but here comes a hard charge from that number 6 machine of Cody Olson. Here goes Michael Steele making a run for second underneath of the 19 of Dakota Proud. Kenny Trouton inching closer to that number 5 machine. Trying to get a little bit of traction wherever he can on the racetrack. Dakota Proud closing the gap on Jacob Stefanski. Steele's going to get a great run coming out of turn number 2 down the back straight. Closing right up to the bumper of that 19 machine. He's running that high line right on that cushion right now. Very close race, second through fourth. Olsen has not been able to get around the fifth place of Steven Stefanski yet. Michael Steele looking to make a move on the inside of that 19 machine once again. Jumping on board with him so we can watch how he wheels this thing around the track. Yeah, I agree, Jason. They might be running these things pretty hard this early. We're only 16 laps into this 50-lap race. Those tires might not sustain that kind of breakneck speed. Here goes Michael Steele on the high side trying to get around on Dakota Proud. He's got to move. Here comes the 25 of Kenny Troughton as well. Kenny Troughton up 4 positions from where he started. Michael Steele up 3. Steele and Troughton now setting their sights on the leader. The gap is now only 1 second between them. Cody Olsen has now made it around Steven Stefanski. Now he's going to set his sights on the 19 machine of Dakota Proud. Steven Stefanski in that 15 machine, falling back a little bit more every time. Steven Fernberg up 2 positions on his number 29 machine. Devin Smith up 2 positions. Stephen Evan has dropped 3 positions from where he started. He is now currently running 9th. Ray Dunlap in 10th in the 14 machine, and Justin Walbring in 11th in that 127. Looks like he's got an ill-handling machine back there. Michael Steele has closed within 7/10 of the leader. He's getting close enough to where he can smell him. Kenny Troughton right on his back bumper, helping him along. This could be a game of the 723 of Stefanski has lifted some from where his earlier laps were, trying to maintain or save some of his stuff for the end. Or it could be he just ran way too hard for the first 20 laps and he burned his stuff up. He drops to the bottom. Michael Steele and Troughton still rushing that top side. Back up to the top for Stefanski. Steele's down to 4/10 of a gap. We are halfway through this one. Dakota Proud and Cody Olsen battling side by side for 5th. Proud slides up in front of him. Cody Olsen does a crossover move down the back straightaway. He's going to have the advantage going into turn number 3. But I do believe that high side is the faster way around right now. Olsen holds on to P4. 2/10 of a second now separate our leaders. Michael Steele has been able to catch the 723 machine, but will he able to make a move and get the pass on him? Michael Steele all over the back bumper. Looks like the 723 might have brushed the wall just a little bit there. Here comes that 6 machine of Cody Olsen. Kenny Troughton looking to make a move down low on Michael Steele. Oh, Cody Olsen tries a slide job, almost gets into the side of the 25 machine. Michael Steele looking to make a move on our leader. Stefanski goes way down low, right up on that berm. Caution is in the air. Steven Evans. Oh, gets hard into the outside wall. Broke the front right tire on that machine. Tried to jump to the pits. Wasn't quick enough. Still brought out the... "16 laps to go, and we go back green flag racing. Everybody's bunched up. Got to be careful on these restarts. Cautions breed cautions. So we're lined up a little bit differently than most people. We do what we call a Delaware-style restart. The leader gets the front row by himself. Row number 2, the second place car gets lane choice. Third place car goes opposite, and then everybody else will line up in their respective spots. This is called a Delaware-style restart, at least our twist on it. I agree 100%, Travis. Green flag is in the air. We're going. Troughton gets a good jump on Michael Steele. Michael's got the preferred line as we come out of turn number 2. Michael Steele's going to hold on to second place. Kenny Troughton and Cody Olsen right there. Here comes Dakota Proud and the other Stefanski. Cody Olsen making a good run on that bottom. Yeah, that's what we do up here too, Jason. Cody Olsen making a good charge on that bottom. Pulls up side by side next to Michael Steele. He's going to take over the second spot down on the bottom. Does Cody have what it takes to reel in that 723 machine? Kenny Troughton now trying to do it. Michael Steele now migrates down to the bottom of the track. Our two leaders. Ooh, Cody gets a little loose, has to check up. Michael's losing ground down on that bottom to the leaders and to the third place car of Kenny Troughton. Sorry, the fourth place car. Cody Olsen is driving the wheels off that 6 machine, trying to get to the back bumper of the 723. Oh, they touch a little bit. Michael still moved back up to that top line, couldn't get any grip down on the bottom. Cody Olsen all over the back bumper of that 723 machine. 10 laps to go, folks. Steele doing everything he can to hold off the 25 of Troughton. Cody lost a little bit of distance that time, starting to run a slider line through the corner. Stefanski and Olsen down low, Steele and Troughton up high. Yeah, we don't want to see an Austin Dillon now. 8 laps to go for Stefanski, Olsen, and Steele. Michael Steele pushing the cushion. Very close battle up front. Cody Olsen all over the back bumper of Stefanski. He's doing everything he can to try to get a little more grip than the 7 machine. Sorry, the 723 machine. Olsen is on full send in that 6 machine right now. Olsen right on the back bumper of the 723 as they enter exit turn 4. 3 laps to go for Stefanski, Olsen, and Steele. Olsen is all over the back bumper of the 723 machine. White flag lap in the air. The white flag tonight is brought to you by the One to Go Show on YouTube and Facebook. Check out the One to Go Show podcast. Host is Ryan Aho. Coming out of turn number 4, here comes Stefanski to the line. Led every lap. Cody Olsen coming from the back to the front. And Michael Steele in that number 5 machine rounding out the top 3. Alright, these guys are parked. We will be back up with our interviews in just a second. Alright, we got our third place finisher, Mr. Michael Steele.
What's up, man?
Dude, what a race!
Yeah, that was exhausting. This track's always a tough one to race, but especially how bumpy it was tonight. That was a bit of a workout.
Holy man, that thing was bumpy like a cornfield.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was. I enjoy the tracks where they have a character like that.
Man, you were able to reel in that 723 machine, and you were all over his bumper for a while.
At what point?
Before that caution came out, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was making some ground on him. I think that caution came out and it kind of screwed me up a little bit, and I kind of took me a little bit to get back going. I learned some stuff last night racing the straight stock in the 358s about kind of running a slider line, and kind of figured out how to watch Stephen Lindow do it. And he makes up a bunch of ground out of nowhere running a slider line. So I thought I'd try it last night, and it worked last night and it worked again tonight. I just need to learn when to go to it sooner, and maybe I would have felt like I gained some ground on the leaders, but maybe I would have had more of a chance to be with them.
Well, you definitely put on a good show tonight. You had the 25 of Kenny Trouton all over your back bumper for a while, and you're able to hold him off, reel in the leaders with the closing laps, but I think you just ran out of time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hell of a battle between Kenny and I, and then, yeah, I mean, as far as just running out of time, that's unfortunately my fault, and just got to be better. I feel like this season overall, the field's a lot higher quality of drivers, and they've been kicking my butt so far. So it feels good to get back on the podium. I think for only like the second time this season so far, and kind of finally feel like I'm getting somewhere.
I think it's because you're driving Marcy's favorite paint scheme.
I mean, that's probably my favorite paint scheme that I've done for myself as well. I just need to get it in victory lane already.
I just love all the little details that are on there. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It kind of done some paisley design and kind of hidden in most of my cars. Are just kind of hard to tell about it. Kind of ghosted in there, but yeah, if you look closely to them, I think that's kind of where I won't say I'm better than others, but that's just where I enjoy doing more as far as designing. Is just like hidden details and stuff like that.
Well, I really like it, and it looks sexy out on the track. And Jason was cheering you on all the way tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm excited to see his car come together, and excited to get to do his wrap for whenever he finally does get it together. So it's awesome already knowing Marcus and his brothers and having those friendships, but then even just to gain even more friends through everything that just like I said before, like me and you and all the other guys. I mean, it's cool what the sim can do as far as bringing people from all across the world together to be friends.
Heck yeah, man. We built some great friendships.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a blast.
All right, buddy. You better give your shout-outs to tonight so we can let you go.
Yep, as always, Marcy, she's staring at me. Vivi, my parents, awesome sponsors, Rise Bracelets, Jaybird Construction, NTS, Steel Graphics and Design, obviously. You and Dane, Justin, for everything y'all do with the leagues, you for broadcast. And yeah, it was kind of a one-man show tonight. All my teammates left me tonight, so I was just hanging out by myself for the most part until the feature. Hung out with Justin and Kenny.
Well, Jason in the chat says you're a blessing, Mr. Michael Steele.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the friendships we've created.
All right, bud. Well, we'll catch you back next week. Good luck in your other series.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
All right, he won his heat, opted to start from the back, and worked his way all the way up to second again, challenging for the lead in the closing laps. What a hell of a race, Cody Olson.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like these longer winded races.
Man, I think you got stuck behind the other Stefanski for a bit, but once you were able to get by him, man, you found something on that bottom line before anybody else could.
Yeah, and I was trying not to give it away too soon before I got to the leader, but once I got to him, and I think I got to his door once or twice, he figured it out, and I just had a hard time finding a way around him. I tried.
Oh, those closing laps, you were throwing that thing everywhere on that track.
Oh yeah, I was just I was just trying to find anything that would work, and some things did, some things didn't. Then it'd work for a lap or two, then it wouldn't. And it was just pretty much single file.
You throwing slider lines in there and everything.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, congratulations to Jacob. He ran a hell of a race.
It was a good race all over. We only had one caution tonight. A lot of close door-to-door racing, so it's not like you guys weren't wheeling the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, and the track was pretty rough in the beginning, but it started kind of calming down there towards the end. But it's still a little rough.
Had character.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. Who do you want to give a quick shout out to?
All the guys back at ADM and Dirtco and Ink Nation and all the rest of the people that put their sponsor on the car and help us out.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations again, and we'll look forward to seeing you back.
Yep, thank you, Mick.
Driving the 732, starting on the outside, front row for the A main, winning his heat, Mr. Jacob Stefanski.
Yeah, car felt good tonight. I'm not typically fast at this track, but did a couple quick laps beforehand and definitely felt dialed tonight.
Well, you jumped out to a pretty huge lead to start with. They were able to reel you back in. Was that just you saving your stuff, or did they find something that you didn't have for a little while?
No, I was just kind of saving. I just kind of I milked it a little bit. I got out to the lead and then I just was kind of riding. I didn't want to burn my stuff up too much because I knew Cody was going to be fast. I knew he was going to be there at the end. And with how Knoxville kind of seems to run from the little bit that I've ran on it, it usually kind of just jumps top to bottom as far as, back and forth. Sometimes that slider line comes in, but after that last restart, I still saw there was some dark brown on exit of 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So I'm like, I'm just going to commit back to the bottom because that's just where I was more comfortable. So it ended up working out though tonight.
Yeah, Cody threw everything at you but the kitchen sink on those closing laps. He tried every different line on that track that you could imagine. He could get to you, but that was all he had.
Yeah, he could get in so much deeper than I could, and I couldn't quite understand how he was getting such a good run still off like when he was getting it on exit, but I started to kind of realize like if I just stick to the bottom and hit my mark on the bottom on exit of 4 and 3 or on exit of 4 and 2, I was always getting a better drive off, and I think he was kind of compensating the drive in for the drive off there. But I appreciate him not running me over or anything, but he was definitely there and definitely putting the heat on.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better run tonight. We only had one caution. Um, I think it was a hell of a race. Everybody was driving so hard, but yet so clean.
Yeah, this it's something that I think that I really appreciate about this league is for the most part these guys are pretty respectful and give each other the room that's needed and not doing anything too aggressive. Sometimes you get a little accident here and there. Like last week, I was running second, kind of saving my stuff for I think it was Swadek that was in the lead. And I was saving my stuff and on poor number 14. I think he tried to apologize, but I wasn't paying attention. And but he looked like his right front broke, and I went to go in and pit because I had caught him when that caution come out last week, and I was like, I ain't gonna have time to repair it, so I just went back out. But everyone was already green. I should have just stayed out, and I could have rode in second with a broken left front from what the lap times were showing. But even though that's that's part of the racing, and it's good to get back to the podium and get back on track.
All right, well, congratulations on the win tonight. Hard-fought victory, had great competitors. Who do you want to give a shout-out to tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank my guys over at Throttled On Motorsports, Sunrise Racing, Forever Tandem Boutique, WB Creative Designs, Wade over there, always making my cars look great. Steve's Lawn Care, PJ Anapie Auto Car and Trailer Sales, you for hosting the league and doing the broadcasts, my girlfriend for always supporting me and watching the races, and yeah, just everybody for having a good race.
Awesome. Well, thank you once again, and we'll look forward to seeing what you can do back next week in the B-Mods.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.
Yep, have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt on a Thursday night. What a race. One caution, great battles all around the track tonight, very respectful racing. That's what I love to see. These guys put on a heck of a show tonight, and I greatly appreciate all the drivers in the league. And I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mr. Dean Qualley for allowing us to race under his banner, and we have a good time and a good teammate, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight.